Hi, it's Andy. Welcome to a new reading vlog. So apparently in the month of December I've decided to vlog. I don't know if this is going to be a whole December vlog or if it's going to be a weekly vlog, probably a weekly vlog because I think the whole of December would be a bit much. I'm just up in my library with no setup, like I've got the main light on, which is why the lighting's so bad. Just to swap over my books and put my read books away and grab my TBR for December. Here's my TBR for December, basically. So I have Dead to the World and The Magician King, yes, that have been sort of ongoing rereads that I've just been sort of taught along in each TBR. This is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid, Fireworks by Bonnie Woods, and then we've got Love Me Do by Lindsay Kelk, which is my 12 and 12 book. We have Holiday Ever After by Hannah Grace. We have Good Spirits by Becca Barton. These are self-evident as to why I'm reading them in December. Base of a Little Land by Juhi Kim, which is another 12 and 12 book. And Long Live Evil by Sarah Rees Brennan. After the Forest by Kel Woods. And I am currently reading First Time Caller by Becky Barton. So yeah, this is my sort of presumptive TBR. I also want to read All You Need Is Gloves. I don't know I don't know who that's by, but I have an arc for it. So hopefully read that as well, and we'll see how I get going. Now, the other reason I'm up here is to get my advent calendar, basically. So Tori decided this year that she was going to make us all an advent calendar. That's the advent calendar. It is literally a box. That's just the one to say, the little thing that says it's mine. So yeah, this is, there is a present for each day of the month. Well, up until Christmas, I believe. And it's all out of order. So I think this is the first. first. Tori, I can't do your ones. Yes, I looked at the 10th. This is the first, so let's open it together. She said not to tell the other girls, like, we're not to discuss it until we've all opened it because it's spoilery. Not necessarily all of them, but some of them can be spoilery, and whew, she's done a job on taping this up, so. What do we have? Oh, your taping job, Tori. Ooh, oh. We have some beautiful minus bookmarks. I do have blue versions of these somewhere, but I've currently lost all my bookmarks. Like, I have the bookmarks I have in here, but I've put bookmarks somewhere and I don't know where I've put them. So yeah, day one is these gorgeous little magnetic bookmarks. Should I just take these down with me so that I can have them for this month? Yes, I'm going to put them in the basket. And by basket, I mean the thing I'm carrying all my TBR in. Yeah, so I will check in later on. I am about... Oh, how far am I through? First Time Caller? I am reading it on Kindle. I do have it on Kindle, but I got the Kindle version first and then physical version, so I'm about 170-ish pages. No, I am... Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm about 170 pages, so chapter 15 of First Time Caller, and so far I'm enjoying it. That's about this far through. Everybody says it's a Sleepless in Seattle retelling, which is absolutely no help to me because I've never seen Sleepless in Seattle. I know, run the gasp track. So yeah, I'm just going into this blind, and so far I'm enjoying it. It's just occurred to me that, to be fair, you don't know what time it is, but it is still morning. I'm not at work today because the heating in the office broke, and they were basically like, it is too cold for anybody to function in this place, so they messaged us last night to say just stay home. Apparently they do know what's going on with it. There's been a temporary fix, but it's still not warm enough, because the plumber's just not long fixed it. So it should be warm enough tomorrow for us to go in, and then when they get the new part, that should be solved. So here's hoping that it all gets sorted and I'm not freezing my little tail off tomorrow at work. Of course. hello, we are back really fast. Because I just received packages. I'm pretty sure this one is my mum's Christmas present. Or part of my mum's Christmas present. So I don't know if I'll post this before Christmas or not. But oh, I'm so happy. So I got my mum tickets for 6. And I'm covering this up because it's got like the date and the venue and the seats and everything, and that seems like a red flag thing to put on the internet. But yeah, so there's some creators on Etsy. I will link the person who did this down below, where you can get like tickets made up, and I'll show you. It's got like, it looks like an actual ticket. There's like section, row, seats. There's a little QR code. It's got the date and the theatre. I got her something similar for Busted versus McFly. So yeah, we've got tickets to go see 6 again. And I'm so excited. Now, this I know what this is. This is my last. It is currently, I'm not wearing my watch because it's thinking. It's currently the 1st of December. It's the 1st of December. This is my last pre-order of the year. This is the last book I should be receiving that I ordered myself of the year. Not to say I'm not going to get more books. 1, I've got books on my wish list for Christmas, and 2, I am who I am, and if I go into a bookshop, there's a good chance I might buy books. However, I did go into the Book Nook in Stirling the other day and did not buy books, so I did pretty well. That's rubbish. Oh, that's not even, that wasn't the tab. That wasn't the tab. Right, let's go. Oh, okay. I know exactly what it is, obviously. It's a pre-order. It's the only book I'm expecting. And I've already read it, so it doesn't need to go on my... Ow. If I had a long nail, that would have been snapped. It doesn't need to go on my TBR. Ooh, little peeky peek. It says, my story will be a love story, like all stories. And that is Better in Black by Cassandra Clare. Actually, I lie. No, I haven't read Better in Black. This is going on my TBR. Well, this is obviously going straight on my TBR. Because I was wrong. So there's 3 books that she did a Kickstarter for, and they came out in different orders. For I asked Tori why, and she explained, and I still don't understand why. So this Better in Black is a series of short stories, I believe, about couples within the Shadowhunter world. What I've read is The Secret of Blackthorn Manor or Blackthorn House. I can't remember which one. Oh, so yeah, I have not read this one. It will be going on my TBR, and it will be going on this month's TBR. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, underneath the cover. That's gorgeous. So Tori does already have the Kickstarter version of this, but I have not had a chance to borrow it before. Like the last time I saw Tori, between it being released to them and me getting this copy, it was on Friday, just past. So yeah, there was no way I was reading it before it was released. So yeah, I'm so excited. There's something about like Shadowhunter books. I just like, I'm gonna have to take the sticker off, and it's gonna be a disaster, isn't it? Oh, I don't know why they put stickers on books. It's so rude. Anyway, I'm gonna go get the sticker off and get back to watching Becca's vlog, and then I'm gonna get reading, because I really want to get like a good jump on my reading this month, because the end of November was last night. After finding out I wasn't going to be at work today, I stayed up extra late finishing off that I was in the middle of 4 books. Well, no, that's a lie. I had started 4 books. Yeah, like, and so I ended up finishing 3 of them, and the other one was First Time Caller. And then I read some more First Time Caller today. So I was like a little bit into First Time Caller, so I was like, it's fine. I was like 100 pages in. So I was like, fine, I will just put that on so like it can carry over to next month. But the others, I was like, I need to finish them. I had like 2.5 hours of an audiobook left, and then I had the rest of like half of Catabasis to read, and then less than half of Queen's Folklore. So yeah, I got them all finished, and oh, is that there's the thing for the, I'll still link it, but there's the info for the Etsy shop. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, I finished Queer's Folklore, only had a couple of sections of that left. And I finished Catabasis, and then I had started an audiobook, which was Acceptance, which is the third book in the AZebraReads series. So yeah, I managed to finish everything that I planned to finish last night, and I'm very proud of that. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll speak to you later. I've come out to see the girls. Gala, as always, has lots to say, don't you? And there's Purifiki in the background. Yeah, is that what you got to say? Yeah, Purifiki was at the vet yesterday. She was that used to be a perch for them that they decided they didn't want. She decided that, well, she didn't decide anything. She ended up with a little respiratory infection, as you can hear. Can you pack it in a minute? Yeah, so we took her to the vet. She's got some antibiotics, and look at all these craters they've created for dust baths. It's going to get overhauled soon, so yeah, she's got a wee respiratory infection. She did this last year as well. She had a really bad infection before we got her. We're not paying attention to you, and that's the reason she can't make any noise. Like this one can. So we think that it's just made her prone, the vet thinks as well, it's just made her prone to, she likes being in those bushes. Oh my god, they need overhauled. Yeah, the vet thinks she's just prone to infections now when it gets colder. So, oh, where are we going? We're going to lay an egg. We're just having a look. So yeah, she's got some antibiotics, some anti-inflammatories, and yeah, I don't know why I'm watching her going to making the decision to go into the coop. So yeah, the fact that she's up and walking around and eating and stuff like that, they're quite happy with her. She just needs to, what are we doing in there? She just needs to take her antibiotics and heal up. Thankfully she'll eat anything on a tomato, so she's still in. I don't know. Gala, what are you doing? Are you singing? Anyway, I thought I'd just catch you up on the girls. Oh, have we changed our mind? That's what she's got to say about that. Yeah. Oh, bless you. Still not got food for you. Yeah, those plants are going to have to come out. But we've got their winter cover on. Yeah, we just need to do little bits, don't we? Hello, we're back in this situation. I'm getting ready to take a nap. Look at these eye bags. It is 3:30 and I'm getting ready to take a nap. But I also have an Amazon package. Nope, I also have an Amazon delivery coming in like 5 stops apparently, so I'm waiting on that because it's my Secret Santa gifts. And I know if I try and nap, they'll wake me up because, well, they'll knock on the door. So I'm going to open my advent calendar from Tori while I wait. So what is the second? She did got the, that is the second. She did have them all just randomly in here and I was like, oh my god, they're out of order. So she organised them for me. So they're all sort of on top for the earlier days and further down for the later days, which I appreciate. everyone else was like, oh, I get to find it. And I'm like, no, it needs to be in order. So this feels like sticks of some kind. Like, I don't want to say pens because it doesn't feel like there's a cap on them. Like pencils or, I don't know. So, here we go. See, December 6th. Let's get in there. This is fun. Tori's really excited that I'm doing it on this. Okay. Oh, they were pens. They just don't feel like pens. What are these? Ooh. Look at that. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. So, oh, it's a fine... You can't see that. It's got like a fine edge on it. Ah, this is very interesting. Interesting. I've never seen a pen like this. So there are so many colours. So many colours. Which is good because I quite like... See, I have this already. And I don't really get on with any of it. So this is good to have new ones. Thank you, Tori. I can't stop playing with them because they're so... These are so interesting. So interesting. I need to try them out on my thing that I log all my books in. Right, I'm going downstairs because the Amazon man should be here soon, and then I'm going for a nap because I'm so tired. Hello, it is Wednesday, the 3rd, and I've just decided to scrap the clip that I just filmed and refilm it because Hamish has been making the most horrendous noises. I'm assuming because he got hair in his mouth and he's been like making these horrible gagging noises. It's honestly, he does, like, it's not even like a normal gagging noise. Yeah. He kept doing it while I was talking and it got to the point where it was too much and I couldn't remember what it said. So I've received a package. I've already opened it. It is How to Be an Anti-Racist by Abram X. Kendi. I saw this book a while back and added it to my mental list of books I wanted to get, and then promptly forgot it because that's where all the books that I mentally tell myself I'm going to remember that I want to get go, because I'm never going to remember anything. I really need to start like taking a notebook around with me and like writing them down, or just having a list on my phone somewhere, because if I tell myself I'm going to remember it, it's never going to happen. Yeah, I keep seeing books that I've said I'm going to remember that and I don't. So I need to really start a list. I'm really frustrated because I tried to film this clip so many times. I really just gave up. I've also received a box. And I don't know if this is my Secret Santa box or not. I might ask Kay to open it for me. Or I might just open it because... See, the thing that I'm confused about is that it says... They put United Kingdom on it. I'm like... Or Great Britain. Put Great Britain on the address, which is weird. Like, I would only do something like that if I was shipping to another country, and as far as I'm aware, nobody should be shipping anything to me from another country. So I'm assuming it's my... I can't even get the sellotape off. I'm assuming it's my Secret Santa. Apparently I'm opening it. Apparently I'm just opening it. Hopefully whatever's inside it is wrapped. I will very carefully take a peek in. There's bubble wrap. There's a card. Okay, I am guessing this is my Secret Santa. Yes, it is. It is wrapped. So I've got a card, and there are wrapped items from Secret Santa. Okay, amazing. So this is from my Secret Santa. Do you know what's funny? I recognise the handwriting on the address, but I cannot remember whose handwriting it is. Whoever they are. I don't know if they put something smelly in it, or if they just smell really, like their house just smells really nice, and it like has gotten stuck in the box, but it smells really nice. Like, it smells really nice. What a weird segue. So yeah, got my Secret Santa box. I am waiting on one present to come, for my Secret Santa, and then I can get it wrapped and sent away to the person who it's going to. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, well, you do if you're part of my group chat. So we've got a big group chat where it's a bunch of people that normally do sprints, like, and we are all sort of on each other's sprints and stuff like that. So we have a group chat to organise. It's turned into abject chaos, frankly. And every year we decide to do, because it's so many people that buying everybody a gift is just, it's too much. We all appreciate that we love each other, but it's too much. So we do a Secret Santa every year. Not everybody always joins in. Some people have, like, they don't want to do it, or they can't do it, or whatever it is. Every year, whoever wants to join a Secret Santa puts their name in for a Secret Santa, and we do Secret Santa. Take a shot every time I say Secret Santa. Please don't, you'll die. And so, yeah, this is for my Secret Santa. And we'll be doing that on the, I think it's the 19th, my work day out. Is it the 20th? I should check that. I should check the dates. I had it. I told myself I would remember it, but we all know. No. Leaky sink. My brain's like a leaky sink. Anyway, I'm going to get lunch because I've got the gym tonight at 6:15. So I am going to go get something to eat. And then I'm going to take a nap. And then I might read some. I might not even take a nap. I might just read. But I'm going to get something to eat before the gym. And then I'll come back to you when I am also doing... I'm going to go upstairs and get Tori's gift as well. So I was watching a bird fly outside. What's wrong with me today? Hello, we're here again with the epically bad lighting. It is time to do Tori's third day of Christmas. I cannot find day 3. Oh, right, give me a second. That says third. There we go. Okay. Today's is a box. So, let's see. I should really do something with the wrapping paper because it's kind of just sitting on my desk. Okay. Oh, it's washi tape. It is washi tape. I'm going to open the plastic. That is so cute. So it is... That's... You can't see from... How do I get this out of the box? Ah, there we go. So it is Celestial washi tape. That's really pretty. I love that. So we're getting journaling supplies. If there's a journal in there, I'm not going to be surprised. I now can't get the box back on. Oh my goodness. Right, okay, there we go. Box is back on. So just to recap, we had bookmarks, which are downstairs. And then we have pens, which apparently have interesting names. I did not read the names, but apparently they have some interesting names, apparently. I'm just looking at normal names right now, so... Anyway, and washi tape. So I feel like it's journal related, but we've still got 21 days left. 21 days left. Hello, it is Wednesday. It is Thursday. It is Thursday. Yesterday was such a long day, but also like, just... Oh. So I had the gym yesterday and things started to go wrong. My car was not for working. They didn't have my sushi after the gym. So yeah, not a great day yesterday, but you know, we got through it. I've just sat down to eat my lunch after work and I've got day 4. I'm not awake enough to go upstairs. After I have my lunch, I'm having a nap. So let's see what's on day 4. Ooh! Those Celestial scrunchies. I love these. I do not have cute scrunchies, so this is perfect. This is so cute. I love these. Excellent. I will also give you a bit of a reading update while I'm here. So I finished First Time Caller. I really enjoyed it. I think bits of it were slow and kind of a bit meh, but overall I genuinely quite liked it. And then I've also started Absolution, I think it's called, which is the fourth and final in the Southern Reach series. So yeah, I don't know how far into that I am. I'm listening to the audio. Quite like the audios for this series because it's a bit of a weird series. Like if you want to not understand a single thing that's going on with a little bit of like body horror, Southern Reach series is for you. So yeah, I just remember to take my biotin. Yeah, so I'm going to have my lunch. Hopefully I'll update you later. I have grabbed Direbound off my Kindle to see if I like it. Other than that, honestly, I'm just going to eat my sandwich, watch some YouTube, have a nap, maybe do some reading, but I'll update you soon. Hello, it's Friday. I don't know if I vlogged yesterday. I must have, because I opened my scrunchies, which I have been utilising, by the way. I feel like crap. I feel so sore. Like, the effects of being at the gym have hit me like a ton of bricks, which is amazing. So I feel like hell, but I need to open my December 5th one. This is another big squishy one, so we shall see what it is. It's in a bag, okay. Thought we were getting there. Oh, I think this is a pencil case? Yeah, yes, kind of. It's a travel, that's amazing. This is amazing. It's like, I think it is a pencil case, or it's got like a pencil case bit. That's weird for you to put plastic in there, but okay. So there's like a pencil bit in the front, and then just an open bit in the middle, and then whatever this is. Oh, just another. This feels like, see, it seems like a toiletries bag, and it says travel, enjoy your life, which makes me think it's a toiletry bag. But it could also be just like a pencil case. I don't know. I'll need to ask Tori. This is also purple because I could get all of the pens that she gave me in this, and it has a little handle, which is nice because when you try to carry loads of things, you usually do stuff and nothing has a handle. Anyway, I have read more of Annihilation today. I think I've got like 4 hours left on the audiobook. And oh, my arms hurt. I've started, upside down, I've started After the Forest by Kel Woods. I'm 78 pages through and I'm already really enjoying it, which I did not expect. I picked this up because I was like, oh yeah, I'm probably going to end up not liking it and DNFing it. But no. Ow. This muscle all along here really hurts. I actually really like it, so I'm just going to continue with that. Yes, I was about to go to bed and then realised they did not update the vlog. Me, as you can probably tell. But this is the picture wall that we've got going on. I said in one of my videos that I was going to show it, and then I don't think I ever did. But this is it. Yeah, so I'm on my way to go to bed. I am shattered. It's 1 a.m. Or just after 1 a.m. I should not be awake this late. But I started Heated Rivalry. Because if I like it, I would like to, it's on KU, I would like to get the covers before they switch to the TV show covers. I'm like 30% in, and so far I'm not overly impressed. I'm not a fan of the characters. There's very little characterization going as far as I'm concerned, but I've just started part 2, so I'm trusting the process. Tori and Becca keep telling me if DNF it because I keep finding holes in it. Like, who is starting rookies? Who's starting rookies in their first year? Like, in your rookie year, you're a starting centre. I think the fuck not. Hello, it is Friday, Saturday. It is Saturday, oh my god. Which means we're here to do day 6 of Tori's calendar. I've just woken up, as you can probably tell. And I've got my cup of tea over there. I've not drank it yet, so this will be a short clip. But yeah, day 6. Ta-da. Let's see if we can get it before whoever's coming downstairs comes downstairs. Ooh. So we've got pencils with grips, which is great because I struggle to hold pencils because of my floppy joints. I don't know if that is coming across well enough on the camera. Anyway, I'm going to drink my tea. So I'll speak to you later. Hello. It is Saturday. Wow, I'm absolutely skipping days here. So as you can see, I have showered. It is like nearly 8 o'clock, and I got up today, had some breakfast, watched some YouTube, and then was like, I'm gonna go to the gym because yesterday I felt horrendous. But today I woke up feeling okay. Alright, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym. Gonna go to the gym. Oh my god, I can't speak. So I went to the gym, did a workout, and yeah, it was really quiet at the gym, which was nice. I was able to get on every machine I needed. There wasn't loads of people. Honestly, the only gym bros that were there were sitting having a conversation, which was really annoying because one of them was on the machine that I needed, or the machine that I wanted. And him and his friend were just literally not working out and talking, like literally just sitting there, taking up the machine, taking up the space and talking. And I was like, so I went on something else first. And once he was done with that, and he was filming himself as well. Like once he was done with that, I then jumped on it. He didn't even wipe it down. Like, really? So yeah, that was good. I came home, showered, because I like to shower while I'm still on the high of like the gym. I managed to get sushi, so we had vegan sushi for tea. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I am snacking. I've got prawn cocktail crisps and a little bueno with a cup of tea because I just want snacks. I've been starting to count calories again, just to keep track roughly of what I'm eating. And I have quite a decent amount of allotment left because I had toast this morning, and then I had, like I say, vegan sushi. So yeah, I didn't really eat. I've not eaten my calorie like amount today, and I'm not really that hungry. Like I'm not feeling like eating another meal. So snacks it is. So yeah, I'm just gonna drink my tea, watch some YouTube, and read. I'm still reading Heated Rivalry. I'm no further forward. I've not read any more of it today, but we shall see how I got on. I've still got to read more of After the Forest. I'm this far through. It looks really thick, but it's not that thick. It's only just over 500 pages. It's not even 500 pages. That's why it's 463 pages, but it's just very, very thick paper. So, yes, snacks, tea, YouTube, this thing, and hopefully get like a decent sleep as well tonight. Because I know I'm going to feel like crap tomorrow. Like, I was feeling really sore yesterday. I'm so surprised I was able to go to the gym today. So that probably means that tomorrow I'm going to pay. So, we shall see. Hello, it is technically Sunday. It's just gone midnight. I'm on chapter 24 of Heated Rivalry? Is that what it's called? Heated? It's terrible, I don't know. So I'm 75% in. I'm liking it better now. We're definitely learning more about the characters. We're getting to see the relationship develop. I think part of my problem with this book is not understanding that it's a series. I'm pretty sure it's a series. I just thought she wrote like interconnected standalones or just standalones. But I'm starting to think it's a series. This shows you how much I know about this before I went into it. Because someone mentioned like talking about the end of the last book and then reading the next book, and I'm thinking, right, okay, this must be a series. So it makes more sense if it's a series as to how slow we're going, because I think that is the biggest problem. It's slow going. It's not even like a slow burn, because like they very quickly, I mean, they're very quickly attracted to each other. They very quickly start, not necessarily a relationship, they start like sleeping with each other. They then very quickly get attached. It's very, very like quick in that sense, but because there's a lot of self-loathing on the side of being like one of them not realising he's gay, or as like that whole like thing where it's like, oh yeah, I totally sleep with women, and the other one being from a country where being gay is literally illegal, and the whole concept of the NHL and how it treats just not straight white men. These guys are both white. One's Russian, one's Canadian. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. You're an idiot, Andy. One is half Japanese, half Canadian, and his mum's Japanese, dad's Canadian, the other one's Russian. So, because of the way that the NHL treats anybody who's not a straight white male, especially on the straight side of it, they very much don't want anybody to find out. And so there's that level of like fear, because not only do they think about all the abuse they're going to get from the possibly within the NHL, the media, the fans, like all that sort of stuff. But I was going to say all that good stuff, but that's not what I meant. They've also got to think, if they come out, will they ever be hired by another NHL team? Will they lose their job? Will they lose their contracts? Will they lose, the lifestyle that they've become accustomed to? So it's a big shift. Like, you think in America and Canada that you wouldn't have to be worrying about whether or not your sexuality could get you, like, cause such an effect to your life. But even in this day and age, especially in this day and age, I don't know, I'm not sure when this was written, but especially with the current environment in the US, it's becoming more and more dangerous to not be straight and white, or well, straight white male, really. So yeah, there's that underlying thing. I'm still not fully with the characters. Like, for me, the way I like to get to know my characters, this isn't doing it for me. Like, I don't feel like we've cracked under the surface at all. And like I said, I'm 75% of the way through this book, and I don't feel like I know anything about these characters. Like, I know they're in their 20s now. I know they play ice hockey. One is half Japanese, half Canadian. One is Russian. One of them likes ginger beer. One of them likes root beer. See, I don't even remember that. And the other one likes Coke. One of them smokes, even though he's not supposed to. That's it. Like, one of them has a good relationship with his parents, the other one doesn't. That's all I really know about these characters, and I'm 75% of the way into this book. I've not formed an attachment to these characters. Like, one of the characters I'm starting to form an attachment to, like when he has tender thoughts about the other one, I'm like, oh. Whereas the other one, I don't. He's so, like, flat, and I don't really care. I think once I can watch the TV series, I think the TV series is going to be interesting based on the source material. But as far as the characters go, I'm not overly invested. It's basically like cuts between. I mean, I know that the whole point is like they're just hooking up, but it literally cuts between all their hookups. That's all we're getting, and I need to get to know characters first before I can get invested in their, like, relationships. Does that make sense? I'm just not finding myself being as attached to these characters as I would like to be. I went into this thinking I was going to like it. I really, really did. It's not that I'm, like, trying to pick it apart or anything, I promise. But yeah, I'm just not as fond of them as I would like to be. But I am going to finish it, like I say, 75%. My Kindle says I should finish it in 1 hour and 9 minutes. I don't know if there is any sort of bonus material in the back of the book. Like, the last book I read on my Kindle had a whole chapter of another book in the back, so it was like, it seemed a lot longer than it was. But yeah, so I'm going to continue reading this and see how we go. Hello, it is Sunday, and it's time to open day 7. yeah, I said to Tori, I was like, why does this look like a planchette for a Ouija board? She was like, it's not, I promise. Or my initial, like, sleepy morning thought was a daily triangle. So, yeah, let's see what is inside. Yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. So we've got little correction tape, so like no, what's it called? The white stuff, you know, white. Oh my goodness. See, it's two little. I actually think I have a big one, like a proper branded one upstairs somewhere. And I also have like glue in this shape, which is amazing. And also, ooh, a rubber. This is so cool. That looks weird. I kind of want to eat it because I don't want to eat it like not like in a. I'm not going to eat it, but like there used to be. Does anybody remember? There used to be like sweeties like this. So this was like a powdery, like sweet like powder. You know the compacted powder sweets. So like Love Hearts and stuff like that. Like that stuff that's made out of like this. I'm sure there was a sweet years ago where it was like this, and it was like you could like thing it up and like. So that's what it reminds me of. That's so cute. That's so cute. Don't write it. But yeah, we got pencils yesterday. It all makes sense together. This is really cool though. I like this. So yeah, it's a rubber or an eraser if you're American. This is so cute. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm trying to be a bit more productive today. She said, I went to the gym yesterday, which is very productive. I'm not trying to say I wasn't productive, but like I've got things I want to get done today. So, I finished Heated Rivalry last night. I ended up giving it like a 3 stars. It was fine. I just could not. The character work wasn't there for me. I'm very like I love character heavy books. Like I could read a book that has no plot as long as the character work is there. I love it. And this to me didn't have a plot. Bear with me. Didn't really have a plot and didn't have any character work or didn't have character work from it. So this is what I'm saying. Bear with me. So I feel like about almost 60 to 70% of this book is set up. 60 to 70% of this book is trying to show you these two hate fucking each other basically and then falling for each other. But you don't get a lot of interaction between them other than them just sleeping together. It's literally like 2000 and whatever. They sleep together. It jumps in a year, next year, sleep together. Jumps in next year, sleep together. Like that's all you're getting. You're not getting to see outside that. But then as it progresses through, like I said, that 60, 70-ish% mark, you start then seeing like why they are the way they are. Like you get things about their families and their circumstances and discussion about the NHL and how they are with queer players. And yeah, I think the last 15 to 20% was really good. But that's like the last. If that was the whole book, if that had been written that way, I feel like this has been done dirty by editing. I feel like, if I was the editor, I'd be saying like you need to like do more with it. Like I don't know. I just feel like all the work was done in the last 20%, which is not a good thing to do because that's like so much book. 20 to 40%. Sorry, I can't do maths. So that's so much book where you're not doing the character work. For me, anyway. I feel like because I found out now that it is a part of a series, I think it makes sense to like stretch out, like because I'm assuming the series is like stretching out, but some authors will compound into one book. And so the pacing makes more sense once you know it's a series. So that's my bad. Like after I figured that out, like I could get round some of the pacing, like that made sense, but I was so bored the first majority. I was just like reading to get through it because I'm not interested in just like baseless. Like, I'm not interested in a book where two characters are sleeping together just because that means they've then got somebody local that they can sleep with. That's not what I'm not interested in that. But once we started getting into the character work at the end and starting to get to know them better, I still don't feel like I know them very well, but again, we've got more books. There's like 6 books or something. But I just think you should do more base work for a book. I don't know if I'll read the next one. I definitely want to watch the show. Like I say, I feel like from this, I feel like it can translate very well onto screen. But yeah, I don't know if I will read the next one. They're all on Kindle, so, you know, that's fine. I am going to continue with After the Forest because I have been thinking about that. I keep going to call it After the Woods because the author name is Kel Woods, so it's like After the Forest, Forest Woods. I'm really enjoying this, so I think I will continue this. I have been thinking about it. And what else am I reading? Absolution. Again, I don't know how long I have left of Absolution, but that's fine. I can listen to that while I'm potting about doing stuff. So that's not a big problem. Like, Absolution isn't one that I'm like needing to like get to, and yeah, I honestly, like, I'm at the point with Absolution where I'm not entirely sure why I'm continuing it. I've got, like, there's no point in the books. It's just, it leaves you with more questions than answers, and I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I really want to, the completionist in me wants to finish it, and hope that there's some nugget of, like, information in there. So yeah, those are the plans. I might pick up something else. Let's see how I feel. I do have some of the books that I have on my TBR, my physical TBR, on ebook, so I might do that, but we shall see. Hello, it is still Sunday. Apologies if you can hear the washing machine because somebody, not naming names, decided that they wanted to push open the kitchen door again. But again, we're not naming names. Hamish. So I have been reading After the Forest. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, putting on washing, things like that, doing bits. But I'm now 115 pages through. I'm not understanding, not understanding in a way that's like not enjoying the book, but like I'm unclear at this point if this is a historical, a fantasy, or magical realism. So there's things happening and I'm like, is this particular thing? Or is it like, it's that whole thing of like, is it supernatural or is it not? Because it's on that line of like, it could be supernatural, but it could just be stylistic writing choice. I will obviously find out. I will continue reading and find out. But obviously this is very, it's like integrating a few Grimm stories. So obviously the whole premise of the book is about Hansel and Gretel, or Hans and Greta, who were taken by the witch with the gingerbread as children, and this is them as adults afterwards. And so obviously there's that side of it. Like, obviously there, actually, come to think of it, it can't be historical, it has to be either fantasy or magical realism, because the book talks. The book talks. Andy, how did you think that was just a regular? Anyway, so yeah, there's the witch with the gingerbread and the talking book, and obviously Hansel and Gretel, that story. There's like things of like that remind me of Snow White, but it is Snow White. Like the Baron who rules the land that they live on, his wife cut her finger by accident, and when her blood fell on the snow, or on the when the blood fell on her, it's the first chapter opener, on the, what's it called, window ledge, she saw the colours black, white and red together, so she wanted a daughter with hair as black as ebony, lips as red as blood and skin as fair as winter snow. Snow White. So there's bits through this that remind me of different Grimm stories, which obviously is set in the Black Forest. It's very much like a Grimm retelling. Like Black Forest mythos, folk tale type retelling, because the Grimms collected them, they didn't write them. But you know what I mean. So, yeah, I'm interested to see what's going on, because there's something happening that I'm not sure, like, the thing that has happened is reminding me more of Scottish or Irish folk tales rather than German, but I don't know, because I don't know. I'm not like an aficionado of folk tales. So yeah, I'm just going to have to see where it's going. I have an inkling of part of what's going on, but other than that, I have no idea. And that's not a criticism of the book. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. I'm intrigued. I want to turn pages. I'm engrossed. But at this current point, I'm just like, what's going to happen? What's going on? Who are these, like, strangers? And like, what's going on? It's intriguing. This is not a criticism. This is like a compliment to the book. So yes, I'm going to continue reading. Kay should be home in a minute. Hamish is already looking for her because he wants fed. And hopefully once this cleaning cycle on the washing machine is done, I can get some towels in. I absolutely just dropped you. Apologies. I also don't know what my French is doing, but it's because it needs cut. It's getting cut on Thursday. It's fine. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to bed, so I thought I'd close this off. I was thinking about doing a month-long vlog, but apparently I've been logged out of WhatsApp on my phone. I didn't know I was logged in on my phone, on my watch. I didn't know I was logged into WhatsApp on my watch. Anyway, yeah, I think weekly would be weekly's going to be long enough. Anyway, I've been reading After the Forest by Kel Woods. I am still confused, but I have some ideas of what I think is happening. I have no confirmation of what's happening. I was wrong about my first hunch, though. I thought it was something to do with the Wild Hunt. It is not. That is Tori pigging. Yeah, sorry if you could hear my laptop setting off in the background there. Yeah, I'm now 282 pages in. So I've gone from I've read this much. I've read this much of the book. That's a lot. I've read a lot. This book, that's the thing. I did not realise I was going to like this much. I don't know why I bought it. I think I was just like caught up in the whole Black Forest thing. And I'm really enjoying this. I'm interested to see where it goes, because we've got the weaving in of like, so this is like I think I've said Hansel and Gretel retelling. Hans and Gretel being adults now after the whole thing happened with the witch. And at the start of each chapter, there's a section that I did explain to you about that is from Snow White, or it is like Snow White retelling-esque. And so this is, both stories are obviously progressing, and I feel like they're gonna like interact at some point, which will be really interesting. But yeah, I thought there was going to be something to do with the Wild Hunt, because there was like a group of mercenaries that were acting weird in the area, but it's not the Wild Hunt. Disappointingly, I would have liked it to be the Wild Hunt, even though I don't really like fairy stuff. I'm enjoying this. I do have some suppositions that I have made about characters. Characters plural. I have thoughts, and we'll just have to keep reading to find out if I'm right. I've got 180 pages left, and I really am enjoying this. Like, I'm really surprised that I'm enjoying this. My brain's not been for sort of weavy, confusing books lately, but I am thoroughly enjoying this. I love the characters. Like, even characters I'm very sad about, like certain characters not being in here anymore. Like, I have connected to these characters so quickly, because we get, like, it's all from Greta's point of view, like third person, but from her point of view, you don't like follow characters when they go off and do stuff. But the way she, like, the heart she has, and she has this naivety as well. I don't know if it's because of what happened with the witch, or if she's being like messed with something paranormal. Oh yeah, And obviously, like, I am stupid because I was like, I don't know if this is paranormal or not. The book talks. There's a talking book very early in. Like, first chapter, talking book. And Andy's like, is this fantasy? So, like, this is like a grim fairy tale retelling of Hocus Pocus type idea. But not, because it's Hansel and Gretel. But, like, the thing with the book and, well, the book's evil. Well, I think the book's evil, personally. It's not been proven that it's evil. But yeah, it's kind of like Hocus Pocus-y, mixed with, like, grim fairy tale. And I'm really, really thoroughly enjoying it. I really want to stay up and keep reading, but it's almost midnight, and I have work tomorrow. I am starting later in the day, so I will sleep in a little bit, but yes. I think I'm going to finish this video that I was watching, and then go to bed. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you want to, let me know you were here. If you leave me some kind of wood, forest type, or witchy emoji, my computer's trying to take off again. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.